What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of February 11th through February 17th. It's going to be an interesting week. I can feel it already. We got Valentine's Day around the corner, so everyone's thinking about love. You know, the collective consciousness is thinking about love, and though Valentine's Day is the corporate holiday, right, it does, I think, raise the vibration of the collective. You know, at least for one day a year we're thinking about love, which, you know, you can't be mad at that. We also have a new moon coming on Thursday the 15th, so it's going to be a great time to set your intentions for your new manifestations. And yeah, so let's get into this week's reading. I'm going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot. This deck is trimmed and edged. You can see the edges here. I edged it black. I had to personalize this one. I didn't like the borders. You know, the borders I find offensive. Okay, so if you would, please give me a moment to center myself and ask the Robin Wood Tarot deck the question: what do we need to know about this upcoming week to make it the best week possible? Alright, that should do it. We will cut the deck and deal out 3 cards. Alright, as always, we'll look at these cards individually first and then go back and see what message they have as a whole. Usually when I do these readings with the tarot deck, they have an overall message that they all come together to create, but we'll see, you never know. So we'll look at this first card first, this left one. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about having almost everything that you want. And I think the message that this card is bringing at this time is that no matter where you are in life, you are surrounded by abundance. It's everywhere around you. You've got air, you've got water, you've got food, you've got shelter, you got clothes, you got medicine. I could go on and on and on and on and on. And any perception of lack that you have is 100% in your ego mind. It's your ego saying that you need these things to be happy. But the 9 of Pentacles is here to say that you have everything you need to be happy right now. You already have it. And if you want to dwell in that negativity, if you want to listen to the ego mind, then you will never be happy, because the ego mind always tells you that there's something else that you gotta get before you can be happy. At least most of our ego minds say something like that. And so yeah, if you listen to it, it's your free will, but you're never going to be truly satisfied. It sounds cliche, but happiness comes from within. Happiness is a state of being that you create for yourself, not something that happens to you. You look at the most, wealthiest people on earth, most of them don't seem very happy to me. More money, more problems, okay? But you look at, beggars on the streets of India or any third world nation, and you see smiles, you see just a glimmer in their eye, and it just hammers the point home that, the possessions don't really create happiness. And I think that's something that the 9 of Pentacles is trying to tell you, that no matter where you are right now, you have everything you need to be happy, because happiness is something that you create for yourself through your own state of being, through your perception of the world. Alright, let's look at the second card. And we've got the 10 of Rods or Wands. I don't know what the Robin Wood calls it. I trimmed the things. I don't know anymore. So the 10 of Wands it's about being busy. It's about piling up too much on your plate and doing too much. And I think that's something that maybe we can take to heart this week. Maybe this week is a time for us to relax a little bit. I'm not saying you should just quit everything and just sit in bed. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that maybe you don't need to pile up everything on your plate. You don't need to accomplish everything this week, is kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this card. That it's okay to not slack off, but at the same time not kill yourself, not drive yourself into the ground working. So take it easy this week is so far the message that I'm getting. And I don't know if you guys feel it, but for me personally, I've felt very inclined towards Ten of Wands energy this last week of just doing as much as I possibly can, getting as much done, and then you get everything you wanted to get done for the day, and you're like, well, I can get started on tomorrow today. Right? We've all been there, right? So I think this card is asking us to take it easy this week, allow things to settle down a little bit, to not overextend yourself too much. All right, last card. We're going in. Oh, we got another 9. A 9, a 10, and a 9. This is the 9 of Cups. And whereas the 9 of Pentacles was about, abundance and having everything you need to be perfectly content, the 9 of Cups is about being emotionally content and having everything you need, emotionally speaking, to be perfectly happy. And I think that's another, basically the same goes for the 9 of Pentacles, right? We have everything we need to be emotionally happy right now already. You don't need more friends. You don't need more loved ones. You just need to appreciate the positive emotions you have now. You need to be happy for where you're at. And, it's a paradigm. So many of us are striving to get to a different place. But if we become happy with where we're at, we're going to do a lot more to bring about that reality a lot faster. Because we're now emitting the energy of already being satisfied, and the universe is just going to reflect back to us what we give it. So if we are already satisfied, it's going to give us more things to be satisfied about. But if we're projecting to the universe feelings of lack, feelings that we don't have enough, that we're kind of sad for whatever reason, then the universe is going to project that right back to us. It's like a mirror, and it's going to mirror that back to us, and we're going to be filled with lack and and disappointment and some negative emotions. So now that we've seen these cards as a whole, give me a moment with these cards actually. The fact that we got 2 9s with a 10 sandwich in between leads me to believe that this will be a busy week for a lot of us. But being busy isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, we always look at being busy as not good. I mean, not always, but you know what I mean? Oh, I'm so busy. And we have this negative outlook towards being busy. But I think this week, we really need to spend our energy wisely and make sure that the things that we're doing, that we're piling on our plate, are in alignment with making us happy. That they're in alignment with bringing us what we want, and then it's in alignment with how we want to feel. It's no good to be super busy. Let's say you have it, for instance, this is just an analogy, not an analogy, but just an example. Let's say you're a surfer, okay, and you work at a law firm, and it's very busy at work, and you are piling things on your plate. You gotta go to the courts this day. You gotta research litigation this day. And you're just, you're working 12-hour days, 7 days that week, and you're super busy. You're not really putting things on your plate that are in alignment with where you want to be. That's just something you do for money. But if you are a surfer and you love to surf, and you pile that on your plate, if I gotta hit this wave, this wave, this wave, I'm gonna surf for 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now you're piling things on your plate that are in alignment with your true passion, with your true nature, with your true goals. That law firm gig is just something you do to pay the surfing bills, right? So this week, really pile it on your plate, but pile the right things on your plate. If you're going to a buffet, don't just fill it with filet mignon and pasta. We got to put some leafy greens on there. Okay, we got to put some healthy food on that buffet plate this week. So pile up your buffet plate this week, but make sure it's healthy. Skip the cheesecake and go straight for the kale. Right? No? Are my analogies making sense? I don't know anymore, but that's the message I'm getting from Spirit this week. So hopefully that resonated. I don't know. If it doesn't make any sense, that's okay too, I guess. If this makes sense for you, great. let me know in the comment section. So that is the reading for this week. Remember the new moon on Thursday. Remember Valentine's Day, if you have a significant other, is on Wednesday. Don't forget that. And I just encourage you not to like buy stuff. Don't buy chocolates. Don't buy greeting cards. That's just a gimmick to create revenue for the system. But you can celebrate Valentine's Day by showing appreciation for the ones you love, for spending time with them, with just telling them how you feel and being open and honest with them. And at least for one day a week, the collective conscious is thinking about something that's pure, and that's love. So Valentine's Day has got some downsides, but it's also a great thing. So that's the way I feel about it anyway. Put in the comment section what you think about Valentine's Day. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about it. All right, so that is the weekly reading for this week. I hope you guys got something out of that. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you got something out of it, it lets me know you did. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section below. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're feeling frisky, hit that notification button to get notifications on every video I release so you don't miss out on anything. Alright guys, I wish you a happy Valentine's Day, I wish you a happy new moon, and I wish you a great week. Alright, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.